Hey guys. Hello, hello. Waiting for others to join. Sitting here awkwardly. Waiting for others to join. Hi, I hope you're all well. I hope you're all well. My god, Vico is already joining the call. The most organised person, and I'm not surprised. Let's get them on the call. You ready, guys? Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Oh, my technological. This is very difficult. Bear with me, guys. Okay.
Wait, hold up. Okay, cool.
Yay!
Yes.
Hey, my love, how are you? Oh, oh. It was going so well. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll talk amongst yourselves. Hey guys, Vico, if you can hear me, your internet is we have the circle thing. That's the circle. That's the universal symbol for the circle. Everybody else, do you saying the same thing as me? Oh, they've gone. Let's see if we can get them back. This is me being very technologically advanced. Okay, that's just re-invited. Vico, I just invited you there, so it should be somewhere on the screen. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. Yeah. This is like Windows 1990, I think I'm using here, so it's a bit outdated. It's not really. We will get there, guys, don't worry. You should have an invite to call, Vico, somewhere. I have invited you as well. So check. A re-invite. Invited. Oh, you're unable to join. I will retry. Sorry about this, guys. Shut up, Sean. Re-invited. Yeah. Should be in the top right. Oh, something happening here. I've pressed accept so many times. So many times. Yeah, there may be homophobia in the internet connection, I think.
Yes. Okay.
Yes!
I'm in. Ah, beautiful. I got my beard filter.
I like
Perfect.
I just snapped in. I love that. I wish mine did that, actually.
No, all good. I was like trying to do the beard filter, and all of a sudden, like the whole thing left, and I was like, no, I don't want to leave.
Beards are difficult. Beards cause me problems on a daily basis, so I understand.
Yeah, the beard. It's the aesthetic. I need the aesthetic. It's my Instagram aesthetic. So.
I knew because the last couple of lives, people have been like a little bit late, or they've been they didn't know how to use it. I said, Vico's going to know how to do this, and it'll be right there.
I was like, I know how to use it, and I can get a filter in there as well. But I was like, no, wait. I tried to put the filter, and Instagram was like, no. But it's so good to see you, VP.
Yeah, you too. Guys who have never met Vico in real life, Vico is like really good at everything. Really, really annoying.
What?
You're good at everything. You're one of those people which I admire and also want to strangle at the same time, because strangle with admiration and love.
You want to be stabbed by Jim? Is that what you want?
Well, I mean, who better? Who better to be stabbed by? You might as well get stabbed properly if you're going to get stabbed.
Right? It'll be nice and smooth. It'll be nice and smooth, I promise.
I'm loving your apartment in the background. It looks beautiful. Are you in Puerto Rico at the minute, or are you home?
I am in Los Angeles. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. I literally, if I give you a tour right now, it's like a mess because I'm reorganizing
Yeah.
everything. Like whenever I'm gone for too long, I return a new person, and everything around me needs to change. So
Wow.
I'm reorganizing everything. I'm in the midst of that, so it's a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
But the background, I was like, that will look nice. That will look pretty for this.
I think since pandemic, we've learned this new skill of having a really organized life in this frame, and then outside of the frame, it's chaos. You don't want people to see what's outside the camera.
Yep.
You
100%.
see the state in my room here. You see the state of it. It's so embarrassing. But it's not me moving my camera, so I'm quite happy with that. So, Vico, I have so many questions for you. It's not even funny.
Yeah. I was like, kudos to you. Also, I've been like casually just like refreshing your Twitter to see like your reactions because I'm obsessed with the fact that this is the first time that you've watched the show. I've seen it twice, once in Spanish and once in English because the Spanish version was with my parents. We would like do Zoom calls and like watch it in Spanish and look into my parts, watch the scene in Spanish, then reverse, or what's the word? Rewind, and then change it to English so they could hear my voice, and then change back to Spanish, and then continue watching the show in Spanish. It was great.
Does somebody dub you in Spanish?
Yes.
Which you could totally have done.
I don't know. I don't know why no one like asked me to dub myself in Spanish.
Dumb.
I can do my own voice in Spanish, and I mean, it's my first language, but it's fine. You know, whomever did it, they did keep. I think I haven't seen the Spanish version from Spain because there's two different types of Spanish. There's the Latin American one and then the one from Spain. I think the one in Spain they dub over my Spanish because it's a different Spanish. But the one in Latin America is close enough in sound. So they just keep my voice when I speak Spanish. So that's nice.
I mean, this is my weekly mention of Game of Thrones, but one of the weirdest things is that they actually got a voice actor to say Hodor in a different accent.
No.
Like,
what a trip! What?
Why would you bother? I mean, it's just seriously, what a waste of money.
What the fuck?
I don't know Hodor. I could have done it in French. I could have done it in.
You need to have someone needs to make you a reel of like all the different like ways of saying Hodor in different accents, and it's like. That's amazing.
Which I can't do any of, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm so bad at accents. They're commenting about your mug.
See what?
Yeah, they're commenting about your mug.
How do you even read all of this? I'm like overwhelmed with everything that's happening. I'm just looking at you.
I just pick out the odd words.
That's pretty great. I do not have the same capacity to just I'm like one thing at a time. But good for obsessed. This is my I love a theme. I mean, I'm wearing like a sparkly skull shirt that I actually got for free at a thrift store in New Zealand.
What?
I got a bunch of other stuff there, and I saw this, and I was like, "This needs to come with me." And she was like, "You can have that one for free." And you were like,
wow.
"Girl, you do not know the value of this shirt."
That is a beautiful shirt.
Thank you.
It's so sparkly.
I know. It's gay pirates. So here we are. And then
here we are. Here we always are. So right, well, my because I didn't want to appear in any way biased, I got my agent to pick out these questions because he doesn't really know anything about the show. So they just avoided spoilers, and they were randomly picked from, completely randomly picked from Instagram and Twitter, and a little bit of Facebook. So
oh my gosh,
there may be some great questions, there may be some shit questions.
Amazing.
Okay,
incredible.
I'm going to start, and this is from Nat Campbell without any A. As for both of us, if The Revenge had a karaoke night, what would we both sing?
What if The Revenge had a karaoke night?
Yeah, which I'm surprised it hasn't.
I know, right?
It's only a matter of time.
Truly. I mean, yeah. If The Revenge had a karaoke night, are we speaking? I guess like I'm just gonna make it as like a Jim Vico like adjacent situation.
Yeah, I find it hard to answer questions as well. Is it in character or is it in You know.
Yeah, as in character or as myself.
I'm gonna do both. Actually, I'm gonna do both.
Right?
Actually, I'm gonna
Yeah,
let you
I
go
feel
first
like
because.
I would definitely sing Tu Pirata Soy Yo from Cheyenne. I think that would be, it's like literally the song, it's called Your Pirate Is Me. And it's like your one of the your dearest how do you translate this? Tu querido ladrón de amor. Your ladrón is what in English? I can't remember. Steal. You're a shop. You're a shop. Not a shoplifter. Now we're playing charades. When Vico tu cerebro, Dino. I'm figuring out how to translate. Anyway, it's just about being a pirate and how like, I steal your heart and like I'm gonna put your name in the anchor and like all the
Oh,
things. It's a romantic song.
that is very romantic. That's yeah. But anyway, and what about Vigo? What would Vigo sing?
Which one?
What would you sing as yourself?
Oh yeah, no, Vico and Jim adjacent. I feel like both
Oh,
myself
that's the
and
case.
Jim would sing that song. Yeah, 100%.
Well, we John would definitely sing Disco Inferno because he likes
Yes.
disco and he likes to burn things. But when I'm drunk and I sing karaoke, it's always Bon Jovi. Any Bon
Okay.
Jovi has to do Bon Jovi. Yeah, has to get the 80s and 90s rock out.
Oh my gosh, amazing. All
You
right,
can't do
right
it.
on.
I'm absolutely
Okay.
terrible at it.
So
So
here's the thing. My go-to karaoke song, if I was not on the Revenge, because I love a theme. I love a theme.
you
If
love a
I'm
theme.
not, this I'm like, if I'm in a pirate ship, I will sing a pirate song. But if I am at a karaoke randomly, like me, Vico,
Yeah.
my go-to is the No Me Ames duet by Mark Anthony and J-Lo. And
Okay.
I do both voices. I go like super low, like No Me Ames, and then I'm like No Me Ames. Like I love to do both.
I want to see this. I mean, I just have a fancy snippet, but I want to see it for real. Next time we're at a convention together, this is happening.
Oh, 100%. Because I tried to sing that song in New Zealand when I went to karaoke once, and they only had one Spanish song, and it was a Ricky Martin one. And I'm like, Mark Anthony and J-Lo that's my go-to.
I love a bit of J-Lo. I'm not going to lie. J-Lo's awesome.
Oh, who isn't obsessed with J-Lo? And if they aren't, get away from here.
I don't know very many Mark Anthony songs. I don't know. It's just it hasn't really crossed my musical radar. I'm not sure, but J-Lo she's the bomb. Anyway, moving on before I offend Mark Anthony
we're gonna
fans.
be here for like an hour and a half, and
Maybe. This is from Sarah Tolan 14. This is for you and me. Well, I'm going to give them mostly to you because I've been answering questions every week. So I'll jump in when I feel like it. So, what is your favorite thing about your character?
Oh goodness, so many things. You know what? I love how much they are obsessed with weapons, and because so am I, and I'm here for it. Like knives and swords and like sharp things, I'm into it. So I love that Jim is very much in that same route.
And you are into it. I mean, I don't know if people know this, but when you are on set, Vico's constantly twirling knives and like really well practiced. Yet again, big on it.
It's become like, the fidget spinner. Like I'm just like now like fidgeting like with knives.
Except you can take your finger off.
True, but I always use plastic. I always use something that's not too sharp.
I actually have a knife with a spinner on it. Someone sent me. I must bring it for you, but I'm not sure if it's good for hand luggage.
Oh my god!
I'm not going to bring a knife on the airplane. Anyway, how often did you break? This is from. Oh, I don't have a person for this. How often did you break character and crack up? Some of the moments made me laugh so much. I don't know how you kept a straight face.
Okay, this is a good one. For the first season,
First season only. First season only. First season.
First season only. Okay, cool. For the first season, I think the one time that I genuinely like broke character like on camera and like my face was like there. It was when Nat Faxon, who plays the Swede,
Oh,
he was always the one that would break me, but in the very beginning, because I had the beard and the hat, I would always like, if something funny happened, I would always just like start looking down disappointedly, and then like once I knew my face was covered, I would just like giggle a little bit and then just like look up again like nothing had happened. But towards the end, once the beer was gone and I was a bit more showing face to the crew, there was a scene where like the Swede runs to Jim and is like, the teeth don't go back in, and it's like trying to like get me to like go to the freaking mission to get oranges. And in one of the takes, and I was doing so well. And in one of the takes, he runs to me and he like really desperately like is like, the teeth don't go back in, and then like his one of his like green screen like teeth falls off and he drools, and I'm just like, I lost it. And
Nat is hilarious. Nat is so hard to hold it with. He's so earnest, and so the accent is like the most ridiculous accent I've ever heard, and it's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
He's a really funny guy. I mean,
so
not just funny, he's a funny guy. He's very hard to hold it with. If this is from, it's the Tanya. It's the Tanya. The Tanya. If you were able to make your own pirate flag, what would it look like?
I would be kind of classic. I mean, like, I probably will have like a skull and like a knife and like a snake coming out of the eyeball and like fire on the other eyeball, like
a bottle of tequila,
knives, snakes, and fire and skull. It would be a flag that you'd be like, oh, you do not want to mess with that one.
I feel that mine would be, I really like black sparkly things, so it would just like be a black diamante pillowcase, which would double as a cocktail dress.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Sass. Oh, that's nice.
I love black diamonds. Anything that sparkles, I like a bit of that.
I think it'd also be great to have that flag like wave, and then like the sunlight hits, and then like it'll blind your enemies.
Yeah, totally. It was like a weapon.
Brilliant.
Blinded by diamonds.
Yes.
If you were, this is from LED lights. If you were captains on your own ship, oh dear, what would you name it? What would the name of your ship be?
Oh shoot. Okay, so I'm gonna.
These are big questions.
It's a big one. I'm just throwing the first thing that shows up in my head at this point. I would call my boat, my ship.
Your boat.
My boat. I would call it El Pitirre. Pitirre is one of my favorite birds in Puerto Rico, and it's this little cutie patootie who's like sassy and intense as fuck, and like literally, and like the reason why it's called Pitirre is because it kind of sounds like that. So when they like sing, it's like Pitirre, Pitirre. So they kind of have that like sing-songy, but it's like small and mighty. It's like, that's what it means, small but mighty.
Small and mighty, the opposite of me.
And I'm like this little noodly, like, it's like, oh, that guy can't like throw a punch, but I can. Anyway.
Yeah, I would call mine the Golden Fist.
The Golden Fist.
That sounds like a casino.
This can go in many directions.
Yeah, but it has like actually, you know what? I'm not going to make any motions.
No, please don't, because I'm already there. So you don't want to. The Golden Fist, it's okay. I think it's great. I think it's a great name, and I would now I'm getting red. This is great. I love this. The Golden Fist.
Golden Fist. There's actually a funny moment. I mean, I think I could probably say this, that there's a scene coming up. This gives nothing away about anything. and it's to do with boat. I couldn't get the word boat out of my head, and the word was ship. And instead of docking, I kept saying parking. And like, I just remember the script supervisor saying, "It's not fucking Hyundai, or it's a ship, and you dock it. You don't park a boat."
You can't park a boat. No.
It doesn't have the
Oh,
beepers.
that's so good.
You know, I couldn't get it out of my head. You know when you get something in your head and you can't get it out, and you just keep repeating the same thing. And I was like, yeah.
That's
Anyway.
freaking great. That's freaking great.
Okay, well, the next question, I think the Spanish Jackie might have something to say about this. Maybe Blackbeard as well, but the Garbage Pirate says, Vico, how does it feel to play the most badass character in the show?
Oh my goodness. There's a part of me that is like, I mean, not surprised. I was, I love swords and I'm into it, but it really is. It's intense. I was like, oh shit! Like I really gotta I gotta know what I'm doing. But then there's like little bits where like Jim gets a little bit deranged and just sees red and then does really stupid stuff. So I love that. I love like being like this character who like has the ability.
You definitely get to put a bit of comedy in there, a lot of comedy, because I've been watching. I didn't get to see the show, and there were scenes that we went in together, and you do a lot with your facial expressions and your eyebrows, and so it's lovely. It's really good.
A lot of eyebrow acting. Which one time I was told forever ago, like, that's too much eyebrow acting. Can you maybe pull it back? And I was like, this is all I do. I act with my eyebrows. Like, what am I supposed to do now?
Full body acting. Okay, let's see. Okay, question for both of us. Jules Shipgrave, for me, where can we see your work next? Am I filming things or focusing on music? I'm writing a book.
You're writing a book?
Yeah, I'm about halfway through. That will hopefully be out later in the year. It's an autobiography. There's that. And I have a movie out at the end of this month. It's called Unwelcome. The Uninvited. I can't remember the name of it. It changed names. It's called The Uninvited. Or is it The Unwelcome? Anyway, it's on something.
That's amazing though. Congrats on the book. That's really, really cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the movie's like a creature feature horror.
Yes.
It's got one of the Dairy Girls in it. It's got Colin Meaney from Star Trek. It's got Hannah John Pullen. Yeah, it's a good cast, so it should be fun. That's out like in movie theaters on the 29th of January. Anyway,
yes!
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was just for me. Sorry, I'm actually literally reading these. I haven't even read them. This could be anything.
This is great. I'm so here for this.
If you could steal any outfit from the show, yours or another character, whose would you take?
Wait, can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah. If you could steal one outfit from the show, yours or another character, whose would you steal?
Oh, I mean, that's an easy one.
Yeah,
at least for me, I would steal
I would take yours.
outfit. I would steal Izzy's outfit. I already have tried like cosplaying as Izzy because I'm clearly obsessed. So yeah, I'm like, done and done. I have the outfit. I'm ready to rock. I might bring an outfit to a convention and dress up as Izzy for a little bit. Who knows?
I love Spanish Jackie's red coat.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I think I've read that. So
that's a very great one. Yeah.
Okay, this is from ex-UK fangirl Jade X for Vico. How does it feel to have non-binary representation in a show like Our Flag Means Death? And what has your favourite fan reaction and comment on your performance of Jim been? Oh
my goodness.
That's a big question. That's a huge question.
That's great. Honestly, it feels it's so beautiful because it's an excellent opportunity to show how transness and gender fluidness and non-binariness has always been part of our human experience. Oftentimes I feel that we forget. I mean, there's so much content now that's really modern, which is fantastic. and a lot of like non-binary representation that's coming through in these modern shows. But then we forget that it's not something it's new, that's like now, like young kids are doing it, right? You know, anyone from any experience and age and background can be non-binary, and we've had history that that proves that, right? And it's really cool to have a show like Our Flag that that portrays that in a really great way. And for fan reactions and stuff, I think like there's like a GIF or something where I'm just like kind of being kind of like cat-like, and I'm just like just pushing a glass out of a table to distract Olu to get like the guy who killed my parents, you know, like the knife or whatever. And it's like Jim is just like a cat, and I'm like, oh yeah, I never really thought about it, and it's perfect. I'm like, this is 100% correct. Yeah.
And that was just in the episode that we just showed tonight in the UK. That was in that episode.
Just so, like
perfect timing. That was great. Yeah. As I needed a distraction. Boop.
That cat energy all the way.
I love it. I love it. Okay, Leonie Wolf. Who would be your dream cameo in Our Flag Means Death?
Who would be my dream cameo?
Well, I'll answer first because I already decided on this. I would love Kristen Wiig.
Oh my gosh.
I would love Kristen Wiig, yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, it would be a really great cameo. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Janelle Monáe? Would that be like? I'm like,
wow.
I'm like,
that's
would love them to like come through. I'm like, have a little sneaky peek, like maybe stay for longer if you want. Maybe like, I don't know, if you want to stick around, it'd be nice. Oh my gosh, and like their performance in Glass Onion was like incredible. Like I'm like, absolutely, like come through. Yeah.
That's a good choice. That's a really good choice. Summer Linens for Vico. What is your favorite moment between you and Olawande?
Oh shoot. My favorite moment between me and Olu. We have such great moments together. I'm obsessed with Samson, and it's always so much fun to like be with him. So I feel like him and I are all, like, you were always conspiring like on the sidelines. I think my favorite moment, which didn't really, it ended up becoming what it is now in episode 7. We were filming episode 7, and in the scene, it's scripted. It was scripted as like him and I have a bit of like a moment where we might hug or not hug, but we're kind of just taking each other, you know. Yeah. And then after doing the scene a couple of times, him and I like go in the back and just like talk, and it's like, should we just like kiss? Should we just like do it? And then just like, yeah, let's do it. And then just like we have the scene, whatever, and then we get to the part where it's like we do that, and then we just like slowly start leaning, and we just straight up like kiss. And then my favorite, like, this is all on camera. Obviously it's deleted because they ended up like being like, we love this energy, let's just not kiss just yet. And then just do the lean in and call it a day. But we kiss and everything, and then like we pull back, and then Alyssa, who's one of the writers, like pops out of like video village, and it's like, and like it's like everyone is just like, oh my gosh, what happened? And then we just both are just like laughing, and it's just sweet. It's great. Yeah.
You guys are really sweet together though, but Samson's amazing.
Yes, oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay, if Rachel, I'm so blind. Rachel Palch 7, if the crew members of the Revenge were in a band, who would play what instrument?
Ooh, okay, wait, all of us? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who would be lead singer? Okay, we'll start with lead singer. Revenge. Let's not go on the Blackbeard's boat. That's too many people. So we'll keep it with the revenge people.
Oh, how
We'll have
dare
to.
you!
That's going to be like a whole gospel choir. I mean, you know what I mean?
Okay, we'll keep it with the revenge. Okay, so the revenge people. I mean, lead singer Lucius.
What's he going to do?
I think
Trying to go.
Lucius. I think Lucius would be the lead singer.
Lucius would definitely think, and Nathan would certainly think he was going to be the lead singer.
I am here. I'm here to push Lucius as the lead singer. I think like
he actually has a great
backup-
voice. He actually has a really good
backup
voice.
or it might be the Sweet. Maybe the Sweet. I mean, the Sweet does sing in a part of the show, so
Yeah.
maybe the Sweet would be the lead singer, and then like Lucius, Lucius, Buttons, and Roach would do backup vocals.
Yeah.
I think
I'm taking guitar with like the pyrotechnics on the end of it, like Kiss,
you're the guitar.
with all the flames coming out the end of it, like you know,
Yes.
like
Yes. You're the guitar.
Yeah.
Oluwande is percussion. I think Jen would be either like bass or percussion as well.
But for Frenchie, we'll have to have Frenchie on guitar as well, though.
Oh yeah, French needs to be guitar 100%.
Yeah, we'll do a rhythm section.
Frenchie, you know what? Frenchie will do guitar and also like do backup vocals because
that's
how he can do both at the same time. Yeah,
and he can
you know
write
what?
the lyrics.
Okay, so Lucius will be the guy with the little the fucking you know, like that kind of like.
No, I have no idea what that is.
You don't
What
know?
are you doing?
I can't. It's like a.
You having an episode?
I don't know how to say it. It's like a circle with like a bunch of little discs and metal discs. I don't know how to call that.
A tambourine?
Is that a tambourine?
Is that guys help us?
So
Is
what
that,
is
I think
the
it's a
circle
tambourine.
instrument? It's a tambourine. It's a tambourine.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, everybody's like saying tambourine. I don't know. It's like pandereta. I'm like, I don't
I
fucking
mean,
know.
that was a beautiful acting out of a tambourine. I don't know what's wrong with me. How could I not know?
All good, you know? It's perfect. Everyone's like yelling, like, it's tambourine. Like, it's great.
Okay.
And I'm like, pandereta.
What a band. Let's see. Oh God. From Peeping Knee, drag double headline when?
Oh.
You and me. You and
Should
me.
we, I mean, I think
We
we
should.
should do it at a convention.
I think I'm totally up for it.
I'm super down.
I mean, like, I normally wear a face full of makeup for the convention anyway, so I might as well.
Yeah.
might as well strap a pair of shoes on. I'm totally up for it.
I'm super down. I think I need to figure out a couple of sets that are, because I used to perform in a lot of 21 plus places, and I do a lot of burlesque, so I might not be. A lot of my sets might not be PG. So, but
That's totally okay. I used to work in Torture Garden, you know.
what?
I used to work in Torture Garden in London. So
Oh my God.
I have done some really
Yes.
weird things involving hypodermic needles and syringes and weird shit. So
Oh my God, I'm obsessed. We definitely need to do. I feel like let's figure something out where we can hit up our teams and
yeah, we'll
do,
leave the
like,
hypodermics out.
this.
But yeah, well, maybe something that's slightly more PG.
Yeah, something a little, you know, casual, you know, nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm so here for it.
I love it. Okay. Oh, this is an easy one. Danny Library. When you guys are shooting, do you shoot episode by episode, or is it all sort of mixed together like a feature film? I think it's mostly in linear order, isn't it? It's mostly done together, I guess. Maybe not the scenes, but I
Yeah,
think
it's kind of
done
like
blocks.
by blocks.
Yeah.
But it also depends on everyone's schedule. So, for example, there were some stuff that I had to shoot. There were episodes like 7 and 8, or like, you know, 10 that I shot before everybody because of schedules with some other actors. So like normally it's like blocks. So you'll have like the first block will be an episode or 2, and then the second block will be 3 episodes, and then fourth block is another, you know, and you normally have like all those episodes like kind of mixed together. So you might do stuff from like you know, episode 3 and 5 in one day, or 3, 4,
Right.
5 in one day, depending. Rarely does it go like you'll be shooting episode 8 and then an episode of like
Yeah, it's super rare. Yeah.
But sometimes depending on the schedule, then it might end up changing because of that.
Yeah. So I'm just checking. Let's see. We're with 3 questions left. So from leaving the table, how have your experiences doing drag influenced you theatrically when it comes to screen acting? I mean, for me, it was really my first experience of playing a character, and I used it more at the start. I used it more like a shield, like a barrier to sort of grow behind as a performer. You know, I could sort of have this armor. It really was like armor for me to dress and drag, and to sort of amplify my personality and bring out the sort of different gender side of me. You know, which is totally there. Yeah, it was just a way to sort of highlight different parts of myself, which I wasn't as comfortable back then, because I was very young, and it's been a long time since I did drag properly. So I would love to do it again, very very soon. But what about you? Do you think it's been a part of your performance?
I feel like in a way, not necessarily in terms of like my on screen. It's giving me a freedom that I now access when I'm on screen, but not necessarily. It's more like an internal thing, not so much that I'm like performing in a certain way, but it gives me the freedom to perform however I want, because I have acknowledged that my masculinity and my femininity can look however the fuck I want, because I've so then I'm not so preoccupied about those things when I'm on screen. I'm not like I should look more like this or I should more like, it's like this is gonna look however the fuck I want it to be because it's me, and it's exactly what I want. So it's kind of given me a freedom internally that in some way has shown also on screen, but it's not something that I'm like, when it comes to performing though, on stage, my background in theater actually feeds a lot of my performances because I'm very theatrical and I love doing a lot of performances that are with Spanish songs. So I know that when people watch them, they're not going to understand the lyrics, but if I tell the story in a very engaging visual way, you'll know what's happening. You don't need to understand what I'm saying in order to know, like, oh, that's what's up. So if anything, my theatrical background informed more of my drag kinging, and then through drag kinging, it kind of just gave me this like emotional, physical, spiritual confidence to kind of be like, oh, this is just me, and then kind of go with that.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Did we have a comment from David Jenkins? I see people mentioning his name. Was there a comment from David?
Is Jenkins here?
I'm watching.
Jenkins, get over here. Like,
is he here?
Make a cameo, Baba.
Papa. Is our Papa? Well, in the meantime, let's see. Okay, this is from Alex44. The Gentleman's Parrot brand is polite menace. If your character had a brand, what would it be?
Oh, dang. Oh, dang.
These are good questions, right, guys? Well done.
These are real good questions. If brand. I mean, I feel like it's almost in my, I think it's in my bio. Assigned knives at birth.
Yeah.
This is my brand. Assigned knives at birth.
Assigned knives at birth. Makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
It was like born and people were like, here are some knives, and then it's like, cool, let's go.
And the final question, this might be a bit of a repeat, actually, sadly. Yeah, do you know what? It's a repeat of a question, so I'm going to pick another one from somewhere. Right, guys, ask a question quickly, and I'm going to randomly pick it.
Oh my gosh, wait, we went out? Okay, perfect. Wait, what happened?
No, it's okay. I'm just going to ask, I'm going to pick a question from the chat live. First person to ask a question, we're going to answer it. And be a good question, please.
So intense.
Oh,
It's really, I'm impressed at how you're.
Oh, no, don't make me. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I didn't answer my brand because I haven't thought of one.
I do like, I mean, Jim the Menace Jimenez is actually really great too. It's like, Jim the Menace Jimenez. It's great.
The Menace. Well, Wee John's brand would be.
Oh, wait, we got some.
Yeah, this is ignore that. Actually, yes.
Oh, we got some people
there's too many
with
now.
on set right now. Oh my god, you guys, you naughty bunch.
Right, hold on.
Is Con a good kisser?
Oh, here's a good one. I can answer this one very fast. Well, Vico, how many pull-ups can you do? I can do 0. So.
How many pull-ups can I do?
Yeah, probably about 5.
10.
10. Well done. 10 more than I can do.
10 pull-ups. 10 pull-ups. It's gonna get more. I just started with a personal trainer yesterday. Because I was like, listen, I'm pretty flexible, but I need stamina because I got none. I got no stamina. So yeah. We're gonna get stamina up.
Yeah, we are. Question: people keep asking to sum up season 2. I'm saying in one word. Last word we had a selection of words. My word was extra. That's all I said about season 2.
About season 2?
Yeah, one word.
One word?
One word, and no spoilers. My word was extra.
Edgy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Edgy's pretty great. It's pretty great. I kind of want to answer, who do you want to make out with? No, I feel like, I actually know. I'm going to skip that one. Let's skip that one.
No, we get so many fuck, marry, kill questions. We
No.
We don't even go there.
This will be a bad slippery slope, and then
we're the boat of love. We all love each other and want to marry each other and fuck each other and kill each other all at the same time.
It'll be it's just a mess destruction of like love, and then be like, you know what, it was too much, and we just all spontaneously combusted. Yeah.
One more question. Let's see. Everyone just say Con. I mean, everyone does want to make out with Con. Everybody in some way.
Who? I mean, I feel like literally, who doesn't want? Oh, what just happened? To cancel this. Who doesn't want to make out with anyone on the show? We're all so fucking cute. Excuse you. I mean, like, hello, a little, and then it's like, look at us.
This is so many questions, guys. Thank you so much for all these questions. We really, really appreciate them. I'm sorry we can't answer them all. As I said, we'll be here till like 2 a.m. in the morning if we answered all these questions, but we can't. Thank you so much. Just to let you guys know, there are. I'm going to try and do one of these every week. There is going to be one with some of the show's creators who you may have mentioned in the show. I think DJ is going to join us at some stage, possibly on the last week.
Yeah.
So that'll be a big one. We have some smaller cast members as well. I'm not going to announce who it is until the week of, because things change and I don't want to disappoint you guys. So it'll be a couple of days before I will let you know. Because it's just me. I'm not HBO. I'm just a little Kristian sitting here in Belfast, and I'm talking to my friends. So I like you guys being a part of it, and I really appreciate that you are. Vico, I love you to death. I really do. You look so amazing. I love your hair. I meant to say right off.
I just got a haircut today. Huh?
Everyone, I wanted to say right away, but everyone was like, "Oh my god, your hair is so cute."
I mean, I like literally just got the haircut. I was like looking real scruffy. And I was like, I need to freshen up. I can't just show up to Kristian's, IG live looking like,
I don't know if anyone noticed, but on my first week, I did the whole live with a big piece of stain from my dinner on my shoulder. It was like
No.
ketchup on my shoulder.
No.
That's how classy I am.
There you go.
Yeah.
I am the friend who will be like, baby, you got a little something in your teeth. Like I'm like literally like I will tell you if something is just like off, because like I'm a Libra, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the aesthetic, and I'm like,
Yeah.
if I don't feel that you are, you know, like if you're not purposefully like hitting your aesthetic, I'm gonna be like, let's work it, let's do this. Don't worry about it.
You're a good person to have around. You're the type of person we all need to have around. We all need
I
to
love
pick
you. Oh
I
my
love you
goodness, I
too.
miss you. And
Yeah, let's talk soon. We'll talk soon.
I'll be seeing you soon, right? We'll be doing, you know,
Things.
who knows? Maybe we'll be doing conventions and doing drag at the same time.
Yes, definitely. So much love, guys. Thank you for being here. I'll be here next week. We'll maybe have you on before the end again, Vico. Maybe do a group. So we'll get you back. Take care, guys. Have a really great week.
Mwah.
There it is there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vico. All the best, guys.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Bye.